Hey guys, how you doing? It's Jay over at Slow Ride Model Cars. Welcome back. Just have a couple questions for you guys that have dealt with resins before. A couple years ago, I was at a model show in Maryland, and I happened to pick this kit up. I thought it was a nice kit. I always liked Arnie Bestwick. So, like I said, I have a couple questions about resin. I'll show you the kit first before we get into the questions. I thought it was a cool kit. There's the body. Came with the hood. Oops, sorry. The interior. And a bag full of parts. Looks like the heads have the headers already molded into them. Got plastic slicks, like mounted. Maybe they have to be cut off. Like I said, I've never dealt with resin before. It's got the engine block. I guess the racing bucket seat. The front wheels. The dashboard. And I think that's it for that. Also came with some Lexan for the windows. Looks like they're vacuum formed. I don't know how they fit yet. I haven't really tried it. And this frame. This frame was a copy of a frame, and I'll show you in a little bit about that. We'll talk about that in a little bit too. So, and also it came with the decals. All the decals, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of decals to put on it, but that's fine. My big question is, I know you got to prime this, and you got to use crazy glue and stuff like that kind of glue to glue things onto this and prime it good with real automotive primer, I think. So that kind of takes care of the body, and I got to do a little cleaning on it around the window. It's a little rough, but it's a Jimmy Flintstone body. Offset Tempest. My main problem, not a problem, but my main question is, I get this bag, it looks like pewter. It's got everything in it. It's got the bumpers, which are cool. I guess I can polish them. It's got the rims, made out of pewter. The rear suspension and the axle. Here's the other half of that. It's got a supercharger. It looks like it's got a lot of flash on it. Actually looks like a thumbprint. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like a thumbprint in there. So it's got the blower, the rims, the front axle, the belt, more pieces of the roll cage, the front bumper. These things are very light. They bend very easy. Control arms, they're a little bent. Drive shaft. The front grill inserts. I did an oil pan and some other parts. Got two belts. Here's another belt. So it's got two belts. And it's got the blower hat. The only thing I don't see, oh, here's the back panel with the taillights. I guess I'll have to paint them in red. There is no lenses, so I guess I'll just paint in there red. I mean, it's okay quality. This is a little wonky on the end right here, but what am I gonna do? Here's the end, the other end of the supercharger. So my question is, how do you glue, here's the valve covers. Do you glue this stuff together with crazy glue, CP glue, whatever they call it? There's a parachute. I really don't know anything about this pewter stuff. I don't even know if I'm going to use this. Thing's bent bad. Oh, and it's cracked. So I may not be able to use that. And that goes to my other question. Let me move some of this away. That brings me into this frame. and this model, the Twister. Let me open it up and I'll show you. I will show you that the frame is the same thing. So I guess when they molded this, they used this frame as the mold. So I might be thinking that I may use this frame and all the suspension that goes with the Twister model. It comes with the same plastic wheels. I pretty much think that they used a lot of parts of this model to mold this other model, because here's those traction bars. Here's the metal ones, here's the plastic ones. What else we got? We also got a complete rear that I started painting, but that's the rear that looks just like this rear. So my questions are, should I use the plastic model and play it safe? Or should I try and use this metal? I may use the metal bumpers. This way, like I said, I can polish them. Hopefully they're kind of twisted up a little bit. I just don't know. Here's the seat out of this model. So, I got everything for this model. I have an engine that I started with the injectors. Here's the rest of the chrome. So here's the axle in chrome on this one, the shocks, a set of rims. I'd like to use the metal rims again, maybe polish them up a little bit. So I may use some parts of the resin body and chassis, and then the rest, like I said, I'd like to just I might use rubber tires and not use any of the plastic tires. I'll just use rubber tires front and back. So I won't use that. Here's some exhaust. There's the tire. Like I said, same exact tread all the way around it as the plastic tires that are in that bag. So my main thing is the frame. It's got a lot of extra flashing on it. So I may do that. This is the body. The body's clean. It just needs a little flash work, but that's no different than any other plastic model. But it's a cool looking model. Like I said, I always liked Arnie Bestwick. So if I can make those parts work, the front bumper, the rear bumper, the grill inserts, and even the interior, this part of the tub looks good. And the seat don't look too bad that came with this kit. The roll bar, again, is metal. But I have the plastic roll bar in the Twister model. So I don't think the glass is going to fit, because they probably have two different body styles. So I'm going to have to use that Lexan glass. So anyway, guys, that's what I'm up against. If you have any answers for me, painting-wise, priming, and if I should just go ahead and use all the plastic from the Twister model and forget about some of this metal. Like even the hub, it didn't cast very well when they casted it. I'd really like to use these rims, and if I can, I would. Here's the back rims. You can see that the cast, it's hard to see, but this cast on this right one looks a lot nicer than this one. You see it's like cut off, didn't cast very well. So not much of a problem, just more or less just asking you guys for a little help. I appreciate it, and thanks for stopping by, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.